Hey there team, and welcome to episode 23 of the Avelorn narrative campaign here. We ended the last severe heartbreak, two massive heartbreaks, as we have lost our faithful dryads amongst Alarielle's army there, but worse than that, we lost Aillion. So, Aillion. Sorry, let me move this through my head a few times. Aillion? That's what we'll go for. Aillion is our new general down there. She is an ambusher as best as as best as we can get. So she's going to hopefully take this army, fill it up with shadow warriors, and blitz our way back. We're going to hope that the lizard men retake Itza, so we're not going to get in their way. We'll let Gorok charge on down there. Nice to see Gorok is alive. He was confederated, he wasn't just destroyed and then retaken. Lizard men, poor boys, like they really got ravaged there. I think we are at an end turn, so let me just have a look and end the turn. That's Alarielle again. I'm just going to be indecisive about that. I've got nothing I need to move around, so we will end that. Yeah, I think the lizard men, they put so much of their forces in the north, as we saw. You know, they really sent so many guys up to even Norska. We saw a lot of lizard men rolling around, and so then when when Chaos did attack, they just weren't ready for it, and they got absolutely eviscerated. You know, even with a last strain off, it was nowhere near enough. The Empire Defensive Alliance, no sir. As I say, like we've had to bury the hatchet. Okay, faction destroyed. So I'm interested to see what this does then. Military alliance. No, defensive alliance is all you get. That's fine with me. Oh God's sake. Oh, don't attack Clan Eshin. Clan Eshin's rolling around near me, you bloody idiots. Yes. But they're gonna... that had the Empire symbol for a second, did you see that? But no, that's annoying, because Clan Eshin's maybe still somewhere around. I don't know, they're sneaky little rats, so you can never really tell where they're floating. So, we will keep an eye out for them. But when the Warriors of Chaos are destroyed, I think they pop back. Be kind of interesting if that is them gone. If it is, I will gather my bearings in this episode and see what I want to do, if I want to continue it or call it here. Servants of Chaos, they're still around. Puppets of Chaos, yeah, but this might change at the end of this turn. Mission failed, that's fine. Warriors of Chaos are dead. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that is them gone. Alright. Okay.
We stand against the darkness.
We do. Right, that's interesting. Okay. So the question is, what do we do now?
Greetings.
We're still going to have started this episode, so I'm going to go through this. Oh, you bloody idiots! What is? I know, Skaven. God, Clan Fester is just rolling around here, aren't they? No, right. Okay, so that's Chaos dealt with, for the most part. So the question is now, what do we do? We're gonna see it through for this episode, as I say. So I'll play through and see what happens, and if we're in a cool situation, then we'll just no, don't want to invite anybody to this war. It's fine. We don't need help killing some rats. We're not silly dwarves or losers like that. Unfortunately, the razor branch boys are gone. So let's give these guys some AP damage. They've already got quite a lot of nice AP damage. Maybe some treekin could do with it. That could be fun for them. But still, this shouldn't be good. We shouldn't lose too much to that.
It is rightfully
and we're going to be occupying because this might be Lizard Man territory, but as I say, one of the goals for this campaign was to get us to make sure that High Elves were the undeniable strongest faction, and that is something that I'm still interested in trying to do. Let's get you off encampment. They're trying to recruit, which is a bit scary. Is this just they're going to run away? So yeah, it should just be a quick auto battle fight. I shouldn't have to go toe to toe with these guys. Yeah, good. If we lose, yeah, I was thinking we'd lose a silver in guard, but
Hold the captain.
no, just
We
wipe them out. The last of chaos. That was the last of the puppets of chaos. But yeah, we're not going to grab that from them. If Safari wants it, we're not going to fight it. You know, they can take it. Now that you're here, let's do some... That's cool. Oh, right, so that really... It means that we can grab rangers from our first level. Ah, nice. 3 off you. Just because I quite like triads. They really can't do too much in the later stages of the game, but they're still fun to use. And now... Dark Elves are coming. Sadrina, come on over here. And Solkar.
Never.
Arthur, do you really want to do this right now?
I serve the king.
Let's get you guys over there. So maybe I will strike at the Empire. We'll see. We'll give it a few turns to see what happens. But Alarielle's got some more levels up to spend. Let's just max out her spells because I kind of like the idea of Alarielle just being spell lady. And there's no real point in just ploughing my way through that line right now. Gerion. Oh yeah. Oh god, yeah, you're level 40 now, Gerion. I think I'm probably just gonna grab you. Oh, I know it means that I've already grabbed one thing in that leadership, but I think I've just got to. Oh well, there you go. Very high leadership, Gerion. Or not. Grab you that leadership. And ending turn, I think. Yeah, because you're stuck. I don't really want to have you. Actually, yeah. Let's just have you do a march. Get over here. Try and claim this territory. There's probably going to be some rats there, to be honest, but we should be able to fight that army, even if we get caught in forced march. Nice. So I'm interested to see what happens with all these alliances. I suspect they will break apart very quickly. But hey, you know, they might. The nations of this world might surprise me. But no, the lizard men will probably start going to toe with the Hunt Marshal's expedition. What's left over there. But yeah, so as for the actual Chaos Invasion, I think overall it was pretty dang good. So that was the only augmentation I had there was the ×3. You know, so there was just everything. And it was pretty scary, for sure, especially a few times in the south. But the old world stood up against that swarm without much of a problem, no sir. So I don't know, like, was that good enough, or was that something that like I would have wanted it to be a bit scarier, because I really want this Chaos Invasion to be quite frightening, but I am only playing on normal difficulty. I'm not no matter what, I don't want to play on higher battle difficulty. I don't really like the way that that the later Total War games changed the battle difficulty. Well, I don't really like changing the way that any of them changed the battle difficulty. You know, I want units to behave the way that units are meant to. No sir. But I think I will probably increase the campaign difficulty for the next time round, because that will make the Chaos Invasion stronger, and then of course we'll be 3 timesing a stronger Chaos Invasion. We were only really timesing like a pretty bad one by 3, and that was maybe not good enough. So, what are you doing, lizard man? So I think you know, giving us a bit of a tougher fight like that could be good, and of course it would give the enemy more money, which means they make more armies and so on. And that's a better way to do it in my mind, rather than, like, I prefer the enemy to just get more units rather than to have their units just buffed. Where are you going, Arathar? You're not strong enough to take down any of my garrisons. So yeah, he's not going to be able to take the Shrine of Cain. Oh, that's not the Shrine of Cain, this is the Shrine of Cain. Yeah, but still, he's not got a chance with that. So, yes. Are they still alive? Oh, that's Hochland. Yeah, I thought that was the Wood Elves up there. That's another side of the Empire. I just think I kind of want to do Wood Elves, but I don't want to do, like, Orion and the big tree man that the other main Wood Elves get. neither of them are theirs. So, you know, that's not really something that I'd want to do. But I'd like to play as wood elves. So where do I want to go? And I think up there I could have a good story about it all, and do something as well in the far south there. That could be kind of a fun, quirky place to play as the wood elves, and you know, I can kind of just develop my own characters entirely. Then I don't have to work, because with Alarielle I've kind of bent Alarielle into a character that fits the way that I've wanted to play this campaign, and I'd like to think that I kind of stuck relatively close to the way that I feel that the way that Alarielle would have acted. You know, and I feel that I have tried my best to explain when I've kind of bent away from that, but it will give me a lot of freedom if I do just decide I've got a totally fresh, you know, I've got no named characters around me. You know, I'm just going to do whatever I'm going to do. But yeah. So we're just, there's going to be an army. Well, they're going to have colonized this place. That's actually quite a strong force. Oh, blooming heck. Are they going to have walls? They are going to have walls. Let's just build the ram for the sake of it. But I don't think we're going to actually attack them there. Let's get Alarielle moving on down. Actually, Alarielle, can you reach the reinforcement range? I think you can. If you run, you can get there, which means surely that you're in reinforcement range for this attack. And then, yeah, surely, nice. Even if you're a bit tired, that will be more than enough. But we still have to wait for, oh yeah, I don't know. Oh well. Either way, probably better to have my armies together, and even if they decide to run up and try and grab mark the old ones, it's not the end of the world for me. Yeah, leave that there. Settlement upgraded, start tower, nice. So yeah, as I say, the campaign is generally, so I won't be attacking the Empire. I think, you know, we've kind of, as elves, we have unfortunately had to, you know, there's no longer an elven presence on the old world anywhere apart from all the way down here. You know, that's the only other elven presence. Oh, Orion's camp. Nice, kind of cool. Sisters of Thorn from that. I've never played as the wood elves. That's something that's one of the reasons that I'm kind of attracted to the concept of doing it. But yeah, and all in all though, it's been a lot of fun. I really like to play as high elves. Oh crap, I was gonna have Sadrina go off and kill this guy. Oh cheaper sake, the dark elves are coming at us with a vengeance right now. That's insane. They dealt with the Chaos Invasions quite well. This is another thing. I know the Chaos Invasions spawn in the right places for it to be quite a balanced challenge, but I kind of went in more narrative places. You know, I'd kind of like them to come in from the north of Nagarath, and like I think where they come in the old world is fine and dandy. But no, and then coming from the south, there is a portal in the south. We don't really talk too much about it in the lore. I'm sure there is probably mention of it, but yeah. Yeah, jeepers, I don't know what they're trying with these Dark Elf invasions. So I think that this will be the final episode, unless something absolutely insane happens. As I say, we're just gonna try and get ourselves, get high elves in general into a solid footing where we know that, like, oh god, ouch. Where we know that there is no major threat to the high elf race. So we're going to try to do that by just claiming a lot of these fallen areas of Lustria and giving them to Safri, giving them to high elf factions, just so that, and then of course it's the dark elves up in Nagarath. We'll deal with any present invasions to Nagarath as well. That's one thing. Well, from Nagarath, sorry.
This is rank madness.
Get down there. Or sorry, Nagarond. Anyway, ooh, Sadrine. What do we want you doing? Oh, blooming little pirate boy out there still.
No.
Yeah, cheapers. They're coming at us with a vengeance. Coming at us harder than the blooming Chaos Invasion did. You should be able to deal with that, I think. And down here, This has been grabbed. Can't really do anything with it right now.
Mistress of the undying forest.
Switch you to this. Oh, no. Don't know what we did there.
Alarielle, the Ever Queen.
Good, switch it to that, and then just sort of march on
Guided
in.
by light.
Jeepers, we are suffering a lot of attrition here. Is it just the chaos corruption? I suppose it is.
Time is of the essence.
And you can keep on fighting alongside the Ever Queen, because that's quite a, you know, you wouldn't really want to pass up the opportunity to do that. And also the men under her command are, you know, they've been getting a pretty tough fight for a while now. So it's an honor for them to be by her side for a time.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, we're gonna just have to have Solkar come on down and deal with him. Cedrina,
Can I
to be
offer
honest with you,
Lord of the Black Court.
it's quite an interesting little army he's got. But
Lady of the Phoenix
Cedrina's army should be able to
King and country.
scrap with him. Because it's Dark Elf pirates lurking around the north of Ulthwan. So yeah, we're gonna want to chase these
For
guys
the Ever
off.
Queen.
We'll see what it's looking like. All battle-wise, actually quite a close fight. We'll give Cedrina a last little battle here. I think it should be fun. And bolt throwers, manticores. She's got the Sun Dragon, which is quite. I never use Sun Dragons because, like, by the time I can afford to really get dragons, I've already got like the ability to get Star Dragons. So you know, like I always. So this will be quite interesting just to give those a go. Try and blast some fire down. Ithelmar chariots. If I lose some Ithelmar chariots, I'll grab her some lions because that'll be fun. And yeah, so we'll jump into this bad boy. Setting up, I actually just got an achievement there. A Sewer Prince, nice. Anyway, Cedrina has set up her forces in a similar nature to before. Now with the Sisters of Avelorn, we actually do have some real strength on the archer line. But these men are very well experienced at this point, so they can actually do some good damage. In front of them we have a single Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower who is currently outnumbered up against the enemy artillery forces, and a nice line of spears in front of them. A Turnip Chariot over here, and the flying core of our Sun Dragon and Terraric by his side. And also Galadriel. I wanted to have her there where she can hopefully toss out some heals if she needs to, and she's also quite near the main line if they do strike there quickly. Our horse archers are firing into their front lines. I really do like to counter sort of Reaper crossbow units with the Illyrian Reaver archers. There, of course, armor-piercing shots are not really going to bother us as much as it would a more beefy unit. And actually, we do have 50 armor now in this late stage, so it's our armor is somewhat useful. Ithelmar chariots there coming forward, 2 units off them, with Cedrina in the centre, and her silver helms and dragon princes. So, simple thing here: just lead the archers away, lead the horse archers away with my horse archers. Sorry, lead their horse archers away with my horse archers. Fire into them a bit. Avoid the artillery strikes coming at mine, and leave the bulk of the work to the cavalry. With also using this Sun Dragon and Terraric to do a bit of the work here and there. And Cedrina's respect for infantry has of course grown massively than what it was at the start of this campaign, than what she sort of believed that the standard footman was capable of, the standard elven footman was capable of. But she is, of course, is very aware that they are an important part of the force now. But even still, she wants to keep them back. It mainly allows me to micromanage the cavalry, and if they do end up coming at an attack there, they are more than capable of holding it back. They've pushed into the trees, and they've clearly regretted that. Silver Helms and Dragon Princes may not have an anti-large bonus, but up against horse archers like that, if we catch them, we will tear them apart. Reaper Bolt Throwers tearing into us a bit. Luckily, the tree's giving us a little bit of cover. Not like the... but after being targeted for so long by Hell Cannons, anything less than that is fine for us. Tearing right on through the Black Ark Corsairs there with the chariots. I've gotten a lot better at using chariots than I was at the start of this campaign, but still the amount of chariots in this army is a little bit overwhelming for me. Terraric coming in here to interrupt this Reaper Bolt Thrower's crew's day, really. Sort of ruin a few of them. He is really nice looking in this sort of dark atmosphere. Sadrina is free, and she is going, she's locked her eyes with the Dreadlord there, firing at him as she comes in, but mainly just wanting to tear him down. He actually stays standing. He does get knocked away by the thunderous charge of our princess. And go toe-to-toe, though. Sadrina, as leveled up as she is, as strong as she is, she should do okay. But when this beast comes forward with an anti-large bonus too, it's not really the fight that she wants to be in, so she's going to try and get out of that, while our Sun Dragon tears into the Dark Shards there. The infantry have had to be spread out. It's clear that they're not going to be attacking us, and our cavalry is a little bit outmatched with their entire army floating around it. So I've spread out the spears and the archers and just charging on forward to sort of grasp onto whatever I can. Black Ark Corsairs up against the best of the best standard militia spears I have. But Carrion, of course, accidentally not on his chariot today, wanting to fight amongst the men, is throwing around these men and really providing a bit of killing power to the spearmen's more defensive nature. But no, the Sun Dragon, definitely not built for melee, has taken a good bit of damage up against these large units. That Manticore slipping on by his explosive fire, unfortunately, and getting lodged in amongst my Silverhelms, who are prodding and smashing at him with their lances. But they're doing quite well, actually, but as they would with that much experience. Sun Dragon comes on down, though, to try and spin it in our favour. Some damaged chariots fleeing from this death blob here, and Sadrina having to fall back from a fight as well. I don't know where she is. Where's Sadrina gone? Yes, she had to fall back from that fight as the Blackguard of Nagaron came up. So now she has moved on over to join the Sun Dragon and help out there. Casting a bit of healing on the Sun Dragon too, because he's taking some damage. Trarix come on over to really provide a bit of a death blob between these fighters. The Princess, the Sun Dragon and himself, along with a handful of Silverhelms too. Even these Blackguard and Nagaron might struggle there. But this beast arriving, I thought for a moment about having the Sun Dragon try to battle it, but decided against it very quickly. And I'm getting him out. Do not want him to end up getting trapped next to that forest. Galadriel was caught up too by some Blackguard Nagaron and a Manticore. Definitely not a great place for a little life wizard to be in. But she's managed to get away. Luckily she is on that horse, so she is quite swift. Our spearmen are just ignoring the Dreadlord, which must be terribly frustrating for that Dark Elf. Little Druki, but the cavalry are slamming into him. Oh god damn, that Feral Manticore just tearing through my spears. I've still got some Ithelmar chariots who will do some good damage in their charges. These Silverhelms very badly injured, so I'm pulling them out of the fight. Don't really want to lose any of these units, not now. Sadrina's taking quite a bit of a beating from these Blackguard and Nagaron, and of course this large beast who will be hurting him terribly. Terraric too is there, taking some damage along with the Sun Dragon. I was really hoping all three of them together we could do some good work against it, but no, it's built to deal with us, so we scatter. Sadrina's going to hold the line for a little bit longer. She's a bit more swift than her flying companions, who really need to take to the sky before they can escape. She can just, as we saw how easy that was for her, so we get her on out afterward. She's happy enough to take the pain for a bit longer. Illyrian Reaver archers now just chasing some of these guys away. Their only real strength now lies in that Dreadlord, who is getting surrounded by our infantrymen. And Carrion, who has been running off a bit too far to the left of the map, is wanting to go toe-to-toe with this beast. He is ready for it. This is one of the first times in a while that he's been able to use his halberd in an infantry fight, but no, it's staying away from him, the bastard. So no, we gave our boys a little bit of a chance to chase some men down. Not sure quite how long I give them. Not too long, though. Bit of time to use a bit of ammunition. I think we tried to kill the Dreadlord, but he is getting away from us. Sadrina, are you about? Nah, Sadrina, let him go. Oh, wait, no, do I kill him? Oh, he's taking a good bit of damage from the Illyrian Reavers, who are just getting a good movement there. Terraric comes in, doesn't even get to do a charge, just flies over the top of him, and he perishes. little bit chaotic, but every good Sadrina battle is. I forgot how nice like Silver Helms and Dragon Princes, just Elven Cavalry as a whole, actually does up against units that are not walking chads.
We
so
don't
we will
need prisoners.
slice these guys up because, as I say, they are Druki. That
Can
was
I
the
offer
army.
assistance?
Damn it, it's not dead.
Charting
But
a course.
Ridiculous.
it's almost wiped out. But the problem is, if I
Lady of the
attack them
Phoenix
now,
Court.
my Silver Helms are dead.
Never.
Your behest.
Don't really want to be caught out here in the open.
Can I offer assistance?
Lady of
So no, we're
Aillion.
gonna fall one back.
Returning to shore.
Bit unnecessary, but you know,
Protector
just
of
gotta do what
Aillion.
you gotta do. Then she just hit level 20. Wow, nice. Okay, we're now leveled up. Nice. She has max. Oh, now she's maxed that out. Good to see. Serena's leveled up. Oh, Galadriel too. Let's grab you Immortality, Galadriel. Let's say we will be sort of finished this campaign today, but I just still want to behave as if, you know, I wasn't. Grab you those, Sadrina. Let's grab you Immortality. Look at that. Oh crap! Sadrina can get on a. She can get a Griffin now. And a Moon Dragon and a Star Dragon. That's so cool. I love the idea of Sadrina on a Griffin. I'm gonna get her Immortality just because I know if I don't, then she's gonna die in the next mission. But wow, yeah, she's definitely getting a Griffin. Yeah, that's
Understood.
cool.
Lord
That
of
must
the
be
Phoenix
that's new, right? That must be something that's from this new DLC. But either way, yeah, pretty cool. Soulcar, I definitely want Soulcar on a bloomin' dragon. Probably like a Star Dragon or a Moon Dragon, either or. I'm happy enough with.
Princess of
And
Aillion. What would you have of me?
I think that's just ending our turn now. Yeah, there's nothing more to do. Good. So yeah, using this episode for two reasons. One, as I say, mopping things up, securing the high elf position in the world, and then two, in order to basically talk about my plans for future campaigns, and also plans for how to improve this sort of concept. So yeah, plans for future campaigns. I will be basically doing this during the end term. So plans for future campaigns. I think the next thing I'm going to run is going to be a DAC campaign. I love that the Hunt Marshal they declare war on the Beastmen dead. Is going to be a Divide and Conquer campaign for Third Age. I've been wanting to do that for a little while, and I think now is a pretty good time with the new version coming out, and I think that'll be a lot of fun. So my plan is actually an Enid Wythe campaign for that. I want to I'll talk about it when we actually do the campaign, but Enid Wythe is a very sort of attractive faction to me, and I think that it would be quite fun to do a campaign based around them, and gives me the freedom to sort of behave in the way I want to, you know, and I don't. Oh wow, that's quite a powerful thing. That's really powerful. Well, it's not plus 20%, but it's plus 20 for like everything.
Aillion Princess.
That's really cool. I've never seen that event before. Must be something new. And yeah, damn, that's really good for like these lower units. Even for like my charge and stuff.
No.
Oh damn, they actually got quite strong there.
Princess.
But either way,
Absurd.
absurd. No, Satrina, it's not
Absurd,
quite
attack!
absurd. Come out again. Good. Save this again. If we lose our Sun Dragon, I'll
For Asturian.
load it up again. But okay, good. At least just panic.
Put them to
Execute
death.
them.
Azir guides us.
And that's nice. Pirates dead there. Keeping the northern seas of Ulthuan safe.
I serve
Some more
the
stuff
king.
coming. We've got a lot of assistance here, but
To
Soulcar
war.
should be able to just roll in and deal with this
The Asur.
without much issue. Good.
Remove their boss.
Strike them
Onward.
down. And kill. Good.
Entering the
Moving on
garrison.
back. Then, yeah, these two armies. It's kind of weird. Malekith is just kind of throwing stuff at us. He's level 26. That's not bad. Not bad for an NPC. That's another thing I might do.
agree.
Getting a mod that just gives constant experience gain to NPC legendary lords. just so that like Malekith and these big legendary lords actually become really scary
Alarielle the
toward the end of the game, you know. I'll even oh right, okay, I attacked him, I didn't
must
attack Mangrove
decline.
Coast. Oh well, let's attack Mangrove
My
Coast.
path is clear. We fight for the
Encircle
great.
that just so that we can get
Time is of the essence.
Aillion in there. Make sure that we
Isha, to battle.
got her fighting.
It is
Nice,
rightfully
secure
ours.
that. And we can't really go off and deal with them. She could.
No.
Which,
My walk
yeah,
token is
that shouldn't be something we
Defender
have to
of the
worry about. That
Ashes.
should be an auto battle. Yes, good. Just massacring them. What got the nice kills? Yeah, she did not too bad herself, but it was just all my archer
Let
fire,
death
just tearing them
necess-
apart. Wipe out those
Setting off.
rats. And then that will be their last position there, which is good. So we didn't take any of Itza. This is, sorry, no, the southern jungle, southern Great Jungle. We could have grabbed these two provinces, but no. We decided to just leave that to the lizard men, but the Spine of Sotek will hold the southernmost point of that. And because we took it during all the shenanigans with Chaos, we've got no real need to give it back. And you
Lord
know,
of Ulf.
elves were lost taking it, so it's ours now. Sorry. Vera, level 23. Let's grab you. You got your horse to zoom around on a bit. Let's just grab you the rest of your spells. And Leoquin, very nice. My commander. Galadriel. Once again, just sort of grab you all of your spells. Oh, Cleansing Corruption's good, but we don't need that too much anymore. Sorry, Solkar. Sulfur Torrent is sort of the only thing that he doesn't need. I think, to be honest, he's gonna get Star Dragon. Let's give you. What does Iron Discipline do? Yeah, no. Let's give you Master Strategist. No, that's for. Yeah, might as well. Actually, no. Let's get you some wards, just because when you're on your dragon, you might get shot at. Levels up everywhere today, and she's got to get something. Recruitment cost, not really what I care about. Just keeping people in line in the sorry, not the mountains, in the jungle could be useful.
High
So we go with that.
priestess.
Alarielle. Continuing to max out. Well, yeah, that's the only spell. Just to be a completionist, grab the second level of Tempest. I don't think we've cast Tempest at all during this campaign, but just get it.
A triumph for Ulthuan.
And nice. I'm surprised
Glory
Lothern,
to
I'm
the
still
king.
just going to call them Lothern, I'm afraid. I'm surprised they haven't confederated Safari so far. It's quite unusual.
We have Can I offer
But I guess Safari is quite strong, so they are just probably quite resistant. And Etain is not absolutely massive in comparison to them. They're pretty big, but they're not colossal. So yeah, Dak is probably, as I say, the next campaign I'm going to do. Oh god, they beat Tyrion back. And after that, I'll probably return to a Warhammer campaign. I only really, because of bulk of my content is Reforged content, I don't really want to have two campaigns running at once. It's just not the way that I want to do it. There are YouTube channels out there that run like 3 campaigns at a time, but Total War campaigns are their primary, source of content. Whereas for me, my primary source of content, and definitely the content that is most appreciated, is the Reforged battles. And that's fine, I really enjoy making them. It's just, the main reason I wanted to make campaign videos is just because I'm playing these campaigns anyway, and I'm not playing any different there's no difference in how I'm playing in comparison to how I would do if I wasn't recording. So I feel like, yeah, of course I'm going to record, because it's some content where I wouldn't, be making any otherwise. So why not?
At your service.
Hey, lizard man. Hey, little dude. Gorm, what are you doing here? Why are you floating around? Yeah, you see, this is the weird thing. It's like the lizard men, you know, they focused on like grabbing Norska before they focused on defending Lustria. It was a very strange
Princess
sort
of
of thing,
Alfheim.
this campaign. But
For
hey,
Avelorn.
that's the way it goes. We'll have
stand ready
you.
for action.
Oh, it's kind of weird.
King and country.
Why are we so slow there? Oh well.
Chosen
Just
of
taking some
Isha.
attrition, but she'll be okay. Just get some upgrades going. Yeah, upgrade the coastline there. God, that place has been raided over and over and over again. Once we've got it, we'll give it to we'll give that to Safari, as I say, and then Safari will hold the whole eastern coast of Lustria, and that will be quite good. Definitely gets the High Elves in a good, strong position. Like, I'll probably get her a dragon at some point, but I like the idea. I think Sidrina just matches the idea of having her on a griffin. Is she going to be able to shoot from having a griffin? That's something. I think she'll probably still be able to fire her bow. Let's see how she looks. Oh, that looks cool. I like that. Look at her.
Unlikely. Moving out.
Yeah, that's really cute. And she's still got her bow in her model.
The Druki
Yeah,
are
so that makes me
feeble
think that
lunatics.
she is going to be
Garrisoning.
still using a bow.
Princess of
But
the
I
Aillion.
like that.
Aillion
Oh, no.
princess.
Stay in Doranlik.
Can I offer assistance?
And,
Lethal grace.
no, I'm quite chuffed because Sidrina's, of course, been with us for a very, very long time. And she has, of course, been a very offensive character. So I'm quite chuffed that she has survived all of
Alarielle.
this. Which has been nice. And managed to make her way up to level 21. And ending that turn. So yeah, apart from that, yeah, then I want to come back after the DAT campaign, but the DAT campaign will take quite a while, I think. It'll be another pretty long one. This was, what, 23 episodes? My episodes are all about an hour long. This one will be longer than that, no doubt. This one will be quite a episode, I think. But most episodes I try to make are I aim for the 1 hour mark. Rating. Oh, you scoundrels! Scoundrels! I let you survive.
We have much to discuss. Come,
What do you want?
join me.
You probably want an alliance. No. You want money for it? No. Stop it, Metal Man. That's so cheeky. Oh, you bloody fat ghost. But yeah. Then, yeah, so I like to do 1 hour episodes. For two main reasons. One, because it means that whole episode is that session for me. You know, I only really like to play these campaigns for like an hour at a time. You know, when I'm doing a co-op campaign, I'll be stuck at it for 5 hours. But you know, when I'm playing just by myself, I only really like to do it for an hour at a time. And also, it means that for every episode, we actually make some pretty
I serve
decent
the king.
progress. You know, whereas I find a lot of the time when I
Sailing
watch
away.
some people, like I think, if we want to be like that, I think the most effective for YouTube anyway, the most effective like amount of time to have an episode be is like 20 minutes. And I just don't really want to do that because I often feel that like
Mistress of the Undying
we don't do anything
Forest.
after 20 minutes. Oh yeah, this is just a colonize. I should have seen the ruins there. So jump on in,
Alarielle
secure
the
that, get rid of the
Evergreen.
shrine, and re-secure. Build it up.
I'm listening.
Good. You can sit in
Entering the
Mangrove
city.
Coast for a turn as well. Actually,
Loyal subject.
I need you to start bolting west to deal with these
Ready for orders.
idiots. What have we got there?
Landfolk are weak.
Not really a very big force. Alarielle would be very much appreciated
Lord's
over there, but yeah.
Time is of the essence.
So we'll just pay to have that upgraded a little bit more, and then we'll give it all to Safari. Oh, commandments, of course. Let's probably do the rebuild Lost Splendor. It's been a while since it's been a while since we have been able to issue a new commandment. I think I've got all these guys still on rebuild Lost Splendor, which really shouldn't be. I probably should have switched that to tribute to the Phoenix King a while ago. I did that here, yeah. So that's my, Avelorn is of course my main one, but I needed to secure Nagaryth early on,
The
or I would
Druki
have just
shall
had
kneel.
no money for this. And yeah, turns are going pretty fast. It's been a while since we've had turns go this quickly. But no, I want to do, yeah, so I've always wanted to do like hour-long episodes just so that we get solid, like, this is what I did this episode, this is what I did this episode, you know. And whereas if I do like 20-minute episodes, oh, you scoundrels, oh, we got Malekith here too, okay, good scrap. That's a lot of big boys. Okay, we've got 2 War Hydras and a Cabardius? Big boy again. But very low health. The Black Dragon's going to be a bit of a nuisance. And Dread Knights, Solkar's armies doesn't really care about cavalry. And so many heroes. But we've got 4 heroes ourselves, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. But yeah, okay, cool. Another battle against Malekith and another fight for Solkar. This will be pretty good. Malekith decides to make a move against Solkar's defensive army here. I'm setting up in a bit of a blob in order to shuffle forward and set myself up properly in a moment. I'd love to engage these guys immediately and get Malekith and his forces moving toward us, but no, we're just out of range with our Eagle Claw bolt throwers. Still, spearmen out front, the Phoenix Guard on either flank with the White Lion standing behind, and of course the archers there just behind our artillery pieces. Leia Quinn is mixed in it, well, just behind the main forces there. Vera too, on her horse, very beautiful horse. I do like the elven, well, I love the elven aesthetic, full stop, and I love the elven aesthetic in just about every elfin thing there is, to be honest. I was about to say in Tolkien's universe as well, the elves look gorgeous, but yeah, I used to not be a big fan of elves when I was young. I don't know what I was thinking. But still, Eagle Claw bolt throwers now. I had this one moving forward, trying to get a shot on him, but Malekith has rused me as he now moves on forward, using the large shot, which I don't usually use, but there's mainly large units on the field now. So I like Malekith, but then I've also got this War Hydra here. So either of them is a decent target for me. So I'm just rattling into whatever I can get. We have this Dreadlord flying force at this fallen Pegasus, or actually, sorry, is that a Manticore? No, it is a horse of some nature. What are they called? Dread. Well, I don't play as dark elves. I can't remember what those types of horses are called. But still raining hell down onto this creature as we engage in a bit of air-to-air action with that Dreadlord. Oscar trying to stab its back. Our Star Dragon chewing into it as well. But Oscar really wants to have a piece of it as well. And it does manage to get stuck into our archers in the back here, and that Dreadlord is going to be tearing things up. But we're kicking her back. There's a sword and shield, so it is a female Dark Elf. But yet, so we are now getting Oscar and our dragon chewing into it. Molgo is waiting out front for the next opponent. Oh, I love that. Yeah, that noise. That was the first time I really noticed it today. It's absolutely gorgeous. Luckily, though, no real casualties there. A lot of damage. So I do try and give out a heal to try and keep them a bit safer. But definitely hurt us a lot. And this charge from the Dread Knights is going to be really bad. But Molgo sees Malekith. He is just riding a little eagle up against Malekith's massive dragon. But I felt, you know, this is Molgo we're talking about here. This is the Everqueen's champion, or one of the Everqueen's champions. So we are going to be going for him and tearing him at both sides. The Star Dragon has come on in too, charging into the main line there, up against our fully experienced spearmen, backed up by their fully experienced Phoenix Guard. We should make light work of him. The White Lions are coming on up now. I had to pull these Phoenix Guard back as the Dread Knights are lurking. Oscar was actually going toe-to-toe with this Dreadlord, and that Dreadlord's kind of winning here. Both of them suffering, no doubt, an anti-large bonus inside the trees. So Oscar starts to bolt. I definitely don't want to lose my cute little eagle boy. So he starts moving. And the dragon comes in to finish the job. while Mulgul, as I say, Mulgul is just doing alright. Of course, he's being buffed up by the standard round, by his own abilities, and every time Vera can give him something, she is. Oh gosh, some of these Scions of Mathlan actually routing off first. Tearing through the Dread Knights there, as they run off.
The winds
Where
rise
is it?
against us.
No, no, I'm not seeing it. No, there's something I wanted to point out when I went. Oh, yes, there it is. The with the plus 60 reload skill for these guys, I overcharged a hand of glory on them, and I just really like what changes their missile strength to, and they are just unloading fire, absolutely rapid fire boys on the front lines now. So I was chuffed to see that. I wonder. I maybe need to test doing that on like a on the rattling guns. That could be really fun. Anyway, still just shooting up into all of these large units, and trying to chase them on back. The front line is in tatters. Even as good as these guys are, we're up against very good quality Dark Elves and the large units of our foe. Solkar being just a prince, he doesn't have an anti-large bonus, so when we do have a black dragon like this smashing into him, he's not going to do so great. But we have dropped Malekith there. Oh, sorry, that's the Dread Lord. Malekith is soon to follow, though. As I say, Mulgul's continued on him. Deadly Onslaught triggered for him. Which is going to mean his pecs and slashes are going to be doing more and more damage. Oscar has been pulled off the field. Some very low damage, and I don't want to risk him with as chaotic as this battlefield is. Oh dear. Trying to push himself through the remains of the Black Dragon and this War Hydra. Solkar has freed himself to be thrown on into the Blackguard of Naggarond alongside Vera. Oh dear, that's not a fun place to be though, with War Hydra appearing and another War Hydra mixed amongst two War Hydras there, and still surviving Blackguard of Naggarond. So we need a lot of fire there, and we could do with some more infantry, but we're kind of running low on infantry. These the Pure Main Company fleeing the field there, as casualties start to mount. But their large units are very low on health, and we just have to do a bit more damage to them. I'm firing into their archers. I really should be targeting the main large units there. Something over here. Oh, yes, this is a master on his mount. Just trying to battle against Mulgul, but alongside... Oh, that was a cute little retreat there. Shuffling backwards. I've never really seen a chariot do that. It was quite funny. And that was then broken. So once again, I gave my boys a quick chance to fire into them as they routed. Just so that the auto battle will go a little bit more in our favour. Trying to snipe out this the Chill of Sontar as well. Getting a lot of bolts right into his back, but no, he's going to make it out. Which is a shame. He gets out of my range, and I could chase him with a flying unit, but we'll catch him another time. Certainly not too bad. I forgot how much of a beast Mulgul can be. I was quite surprised that he was able to sort of go toe-to-toe with Malekith on his dragon there, but we did it. So it was alright. Massive casualties in comparison to them, but you know, they had a pretty convoluted army. But yet still executing them down, just for the safety of it. Yeah, see, I'm so worried that Clan Eshin's just going to pop out of Lustria and just be like, hey, we've been here. Hope the dwarves just go and deal with that soon. Military access, yeah. Oh, right, okay, they go Confederate. I thought that was the start of everybody starting to like split up and everything. And let's start to go toe to toe, but no, looks like just confederating. Bretonia's really quite tough. I guess they control a lot of the far north. But yeah, who controls down here? All our ruins. I doubt that. Probably some sort of Skaven tomfoolery. Border princes are actually pretty strong too. Yeah, they took all the way down here. Nice. No. So yeah, that's the plan. Dak next, and then I'll. Oh, what the? All right. I remember I saw him sailing around. Yeah, sure, we'll sign a non-aggression pact. I don't. Servants of Chaos still exist up there. Damn, that's not good. We saw him sailing by earlier, so yeah, that's where he was. Ambusher discovered. Okay, nice. Good. Imminent rebellion. The spine of Sota. Really? Oh, crumbs. Oh, of course, it's being raided so badly. So yeah, first things first. Even though we've not known him for very long, I want to name Cedrina's dragon. There he is. So we're gonna rename him as. Oh, that'd be kind of nice. No, yeah, we don't have the ability to name a dragon, so no, it's just the name that he has. So Ozerth, it's all right. I kind of like it. And then in addition to that, for his sacrifice in securing this coastline, I wanted to name something after Aillion. Mangrove Coast. I'm probably gonna name, yeah, to sort of just scrub away the idea. Could I rename that? No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't rename the whole region. I would have renamed it all to him, but no. We'll just name Mangrove Coast to Aillion's Watch. Yep, that sounds good. Just making sure I spell it right. Oops. There we go. Oh, that's nice. Actually, oh shoot. Oh well, sorry. You're naming here. I was gonna name it there, but yeah. Whoops. Just get rid of the lizard man name, but now Mangrove Coast is gone. So that is what we got. You're continuing to book it out here. If cheaper's sake. Say Lustria, bitch.
Alarielle the Everqueen.
Alarielle bolt her ass over there too, but it's a lot of territory to cover. Try to upgrade some stuff here. Yeah, just make some people happy. What's my happiness building again? Plaza. Yeah, let's build a plaza down there, and ensure our military is still going to be strong enough down there. Get something going. Vera. Okay, Tempest. As I said, don't really use Tempest, but just to have it. Lord has not moved. Cedrina down here. We were kind of have Cedrina intercept them, but that's not turned out to be an issue. Solkar. See, wow, it's crazy that. I guess just the Dark Elves were like not really bothered. Oh, Turnock. I thought. Why is Turnock around? Turnock got confederated, didn't he? Why are they strolling around? Maybe it was. Oh, was it Illyria? Yeah, it was. Sorry, it was Illyria that got confederated. It wasn't Turnock. So yeah, they're still kicking. But no, we could march these guys up to go and take that, but no, we'll hold back. And Solkar, if you want to head back to the Shrine of Cain, please. Yeah. I was able to do this without picking up the Sword of Cain too. I thought about I say that Cedrina's not got it, does she? No. I thought if stuff got pretty bad, I was gonna have Cedrina run up and grab the Shrine, the Sword of Cain. I was thinking she was probably the most likely person to try it. Warner there. If I lose that place to Rebellion, then we're not gonna worry too much about it. It's that's the way that things go. Probably, yes. So I think Warner will probably get wound just so that she is more capable at the idea of like going toe to toe with people, not just in a battle setting. She can just be like, yep, you're gonna go. Joseph Frillius right now is taking that role, but it was more of just like she did it secretly. Wasn't really something the Everqueen wanted her to do, but it was just like, yep. By the way, I can kill people if we need to. Let's give all of this stuff to Safari now. So it's everything in the Headhunter's jungle. Open up diplomacy. Could give it to Turnock, but no, Turnock's kind of in the north.
What business have you with the Asur
I'm giving you.
of
I could make you join the Confederation, but no. As I say, that's not what we've had going on. Oh, whoopsie daisies. Nope. I meant to click here actually. Gift. Safari. We're going to give you over everything down here. So first things first, let's go for Mangrove Coast so we don't forget about it. What was that noise? Why didn't it just make that noise? Then Safre again. You're going to have Oxel. Why is it doing that? Why? That's so weird. And once again, down to Safari to give you chocolate. Oops, Days didn't actually click on Safari, I thought. Yeah, gift. Oops, that's never happened before actually. Had a crash during trading like that. By the way, so I just traded all off to Safari, and I was actually going to trade this to Isa as well, to the lizard men as well. I've just decided I'm just going to let that go. It's too far away from our main territory to be focusing on it. Actually, shoot, what are the lizard men called? Hexawall, there they are. We'll give you the Mine of the Bearded Skull. There we go. And so yeah, it's too far away, and it would just be, so we've just destroyed all the buildings. And actually, we gave the order to destroy the buildings. So basically all the elves get out and move off to the eastern coast. I switched Aillion's Watch up to there, just because I kind of prefer that rather than down there, because here was where he was trying to sort of make a stand a lot of the time, and that's where he was taking his watch, so to say. So yeah, hopefully Safari will get down here and defend that. And what I'm going to just do is have Alarielle make her way up north, get back to, and I won't end it until she's back home. Once she's back home, that's basically her time as this warrior. Oh crap! Oh damn! The save went back to before that battle. Oh well. I'll yeah, that was where the autosave was. Okay, I'll be doing that battle anyway. I'll just do that battle as normal. But yeah, so that's where we'll have the game sort of returning home, where she's going to be, very happy to put down her weapons and become a normal Everqueen once again, and kind of leave the defense of the realm as a whole to the rest. So yeah, we'll just do this battle as quickly in the background. So I'll catch you guys after it. Hey there, team. So yeah, I actually suffered. Well, I didn't suffer more casualties, but I unfortunately lost a White Lions force there. But still managed to come out victorious, and this should be fine. Good, just crush him there. Got a bunch of stuff for beating Malekith, which was quite pleasant. Potions of healing, which I'm always a big fan of. That's actually Leoquin. Do you have one? Pretty sure Leoquin's a noble victory. I don't think. Oh, why not? I think they're enchanted items. Potions of healing count for anybody that doesn't have anything. Yeah, they're enchanted items, as we can see. Carrion, grab yourself one. And yeah, it's weird because Carrion was. I had a look. I didn't remount Carrion there. Like he was always on his Ithalmar chariot, so I don't know why he wasn't in that battle. But yeah, well, happens, I suppose. Get Solkar landed there, and
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
We'll see what we want you to recruit soon, just to fill that out. But as I say, Sidrina and Carrion, they're not going to move up to Nagareth. That's, as I say, the only thing that the Everqueen has been activated for, and is because there is a direct threat to Ulthuan, in the sense that there was the Chaos Uprising. But now that is dealt with, she is going to go home because she does have other duties to deal with, and her followers are going to be committed to that. And Warna. Oh yeah, Wound. Vera. Yeah, we grabbed you Tempest, just so you can use everything. Oh, Leoquin. Leoquin, I think leadership. You've got to present yourself as a very stoic fighter there. And then Solkar, yeah, we were trying to decide what to give you, and I think we ended up going for Master Strategist. Yeah, just to buff out your real badass units. which make up a bit of your army there. And
All forward
ending
triumphant.
the turn again, I believe. Yeah, so this is going to be a lot of ending turns, which is good for me because it gives me a lot of time for the future. And yeah, so I've really enjoyed doing the campaign, of course. It's been pretty... it does take me quite a while to make these, because it's about an hour of me playing. Then loading times, of course, too, which are not too bad. But, you know, it does take me a battle. It does take me a good sort of 3 minutes to, you know, load out and load into a battle and so on. And so that's a bit of a pain. And then, you know, after I'm done the hour of playing, you know, I go and I record the battles. But I really like to do it that way. I'm not going to do that when I play DAC. I thought about it, but and maybe it is something that will set me aside, like set me apart from the other, from a lot of the other people that do DAC, if I continue to do it in the more sort of thematic fashion. And I think I will on occasion, especially for you know when it comes to the bigger battles. I will probably still go and record the battles afterward. What are you, peace treaty? Do I care about you anymore? You don't really have any territory that I want. Yeah, I'll accept peace. Oh, you're at war with Safari. No, we won't accept peace. It's just rats, you know? Like, they're not... Yeah, in our minds anyway, they're not a threat to us. They're really just nothing. And so it's fine and dandy being at war with them. Oh, nice. Dragon Bond completed there. Oh, shredding talons, I suppose. Very nice. And so jump across there into our land, so you can do some recruitment. You get renown. Probably Keepers of the Flame would be nice. If not Keepers of the Flame, then Arcane Phoenix. I wouldn't mind. We'll hold fire. As I say, I'll do a battle. I'll do another Elven campaign in time, no doubt, in which I'll check out a lot of these units. And he's already got 3 flying units. I think as much as I kind of enjoy White Lions, I think we're probably better off grabbing more Phoenix Guard. So grab the Keepers of the Flame, and that will be very beefy for our northern defence, which, as I say, there's not too much more to defend in the north, but just so we know that we've got one. She's still moving up to the Star Tower. Star Tower can be upgraded. It's good to see. As I say, defences are important, but we're now at the point where we need to start looking at recovering from all this, trying to put the pieces back together. So we'll put an Elven, put an Elven embassy there, because it's very far away, and we need to make sure that we're still very connected to these places, as far off in the distant realms as they are. Let's put you into full sail. There's nothing that I feel threatened by with Alarielle's army, so just if they want to jump at us, they'll jump at us and get squashed. I think we are ending our turn again. Right, any rights that can make us move faster at sea? No, there's not. So that's fine. And yeah, for DAC. But I'm not going to do that for battles because there's a lot of battles when you play Medieval 2 and the mods revolving around Medieval 2 where it is just like 3 units fighting against 3 units. That is one thing that doesn't really happen too much in the later Total War games because of the way that armies work, because of the way that lords work, you know? There's a lot of the time in Medieval where, as I say, you do have to deal with just like random little groupings here and there. So it's military alliance. They're offering me a lot of money for a military alliance. No, the viewpoint generally is that the old world is done. That's my current sort of viewpoint of where Alarielle's mind is at. The old world is no longer a place that is for elves. It's kind of, I guess, it's a more dark version of Tolkien's viewpoint of like Middle Earth is done. You know, we've all got to go out to the Western lands. That's kind of the same viewpoint that Alarielle's having here. Like, we just have no more of an interest in the East. There's nothing for us in the old world. It's the last holdout, the last true elven holdout in the old world was Avelorn, and that was burned down in a terrible fashion. But there's no good comes from just blindly punishing for that. It's done. And you know, if we went out and we decided, yeah, okay, we're gonna make the Empire pay for this, we're gonna burn the Empire down, then one, that's gonna result in massive casualties of, like, massive loss of elven life, and that's not really something that we want. And it's going to weaken the Empire proved themselves to be, you know, this very capable force. Like, humanity proved that they were very able to stand up to the swarm of chaos, better than even the lizard men of Lustria did. And so if we went off and we decided, hey, let's punish them, let's burn the Empire down, then that's just gonna fiery temptation. Then all that's gonna do is weaken this massive power that can possibly defeat chaos. I know humanity is one of the big reasons that chaos is still so powerful, so strong, as the chaos gods really do favor turning humans to their side. But you know, in the same vein, the Empire just showed there that, yeah, they can throw aside these chaos invasions. So it's not it's with a very heavy heart, but that doesn't mean we have to be friends. That doesn't just, you know, we do not have to really like them. They are just, I'm not trading with the Empire, I don't believe. So we would never trade with the Empire. We would never you know, do anything like that. But yeah, there's going to be no pain that comes to them after all this. So it is very much a case of any elves dotted around the world come back to Ulthuan and then go to the new colonies, go to the western colonies, go to the I really like, that looks really cool. Just, I don't know, I like Skaven are an interesting concept to me. But whenever I look at Skaven, I really kind of like the Skaven that are, you know, I guess like the Storm Vermin and such. That Storm Vermin interests me a lot more than, why does this show as green for me? I don't know. I feel like my mini-map is being weird, because it's the same with Terranok there. You know, Terranok has like Hexawalt's colours, but oh well. You know, like Storm Vermin are much cooler to me. You know, I love these rats just in like really beefy armor and really, you know, using melee weapons and such, rather than, you know, the more sci-fi elements of the Skaven. I'm glad. I'm not saying I dislike that. I'm just saying that, you know, when I play Skaven, I tend to play them as more of a horde with the, you know, the elite Storm Vermin, rather than
Your best.
you know, straight shooters and such. But yeah, so we'll do that again, and now, yeah, her duty is to defend the Star Tower, to defend the elves of Lustria, the newfound elven colonies on the east of Lustria. That is her duty, and she will do so, as I say, from her base in the Star Tower. But Safri should be able to hold on to that territory quite comfortably. But apart from that, as I say, the only other elves are the elves down the very far south, very far south of these deserts, and that's the only. Yeah, there are no other elves on the old world. So yeah, it's just a case of we're done. What do you want? Oh, Harganath. I'm surprised I wasn't in that war already. I think Harganath have just appeared. They probably rebelled against Terranok, and so they've jumped up. The dwarves have really shown. When I'm properly done at the end, I'll cast my eyes over the whole sort of map, and I'll sort of talk about sort of the real winners and losers of this campaign, and we'll see. But I think, you know, it's between the dwarves and the Empire that I think are the real the big guys. Servants of Chaos still around, lurking somewhere in the north. It was Servants of Chaos in the north, right? Yeah, I believe so. But no, all of this territory is going to be like so low quality just because it was burned down over and over and over again. But hey, they'll take it. But now that they're the only threat to the High Elves, we've got High Elf invasions just running riot across their territory. Elven Embassy has been constructed. That's very nice. Battle of the Shadow. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. But no. Is there anybody we could sort of trade with? As I say, apart from the Empire. All the Dark Elves, no. The Dwarves, we can't trade with any of the Dwarves. They've not got a port. We could trade with Clan Rectus, but no, once again, we wouldn't really do that. Sunberg is away from us. Hochland. We train with the Hunt Marshal's Expedition. I know they're part of the Empire, but how much would we make? I don't want to do it, but really, that's surprising. Surprising how little we'd actually make, but I guess we don't really have that much territory. And then the Bowmen there, they are our firm allies. So yeah, no matter what, it would be a case of, oh, you're safe, right? Yeah, you are safe. Oh god, you might not be safe. Boys! How strong are they?
What?
Yeah, okay, they're hopefully a bit too weak to take them out. But yeah, nice. Because yeah, we're not going to force them to leave.
Taking up
Head up to the Star Tower. Switch off to standard march mode. And why not? Actually, though, that would probably kill our income. But we'll just leave our army as is for now. It's quite a nice one. And ending turn again. Yeah, campaign went in general. I thought it was quite nice. I was definitely taken by surprise by the Chaos Invasion. I think I didn't expect it to hit so early, but I overestimated the initial Chaos Invasion big time. Okay, yeah, sure. Heck, so why not? We'll jump into that war. And, you know, that definitely took me by surprise. But then the main Chaos Invasion was quite a while after that. And, yeah, the Empire really tossed that aside without too much issue. Now, had I been on a higher campaign difficulty, that Chaos Invasion would have been a lot stronger. I need to maybe run a quick test game. I'll just try and play as a very neutral nation and just hide out in the corner somewhere and just enter, you know, with quite a high campaign difficulty and just enter and just see how the NPCs deal with it. Because that could be, if I go higher, then instead of just taking this basic Chaos army, because we were basically fighting the same Chaos army over and over and over again, whereas I think if we were playing on a higher difficulty, it would give the Chaos forces some scarier units. Which that was something that that's something that I'm so hopeful about the Chaos Demons coming in Warhammer 3. You know, I'm really, and the Chaos Dwarves, you know, I want some more diversity to the roster of Chaos forces. We really need to, yeah, because we're back. We're able to be happy again. So yeah, we will. We want to do things to just really make people joyous. As I say, because Alarielle's she's got to take off her. Oh, okay. No, well that's fine. Just go over here then. She's got to take off her warrior hat and start becoming a queen again and really just sort of. What we got here? Like maybe just. No, I think it's probably just we're switching out to tribute to the Phoenix King. Yeah, because it's basically just we want to be very happy, do everything we can to just get everybody's minds off the tremendous heartache that we've all been through, and refocus on the future. Well, come on, Safri, don't what are you doing? Oh, I guess they're off to go and kill some vampires and such. Oh dear, scary boys. That's nice. Yeah, I really like his helmet there. That's really cool. And so yeah, just when Alarielle returns, that's when we'll sort of call it. But yeah, so I'll do a test of that. As I say, just find quite a very defensive nation where I can just hold up in my province and just end turn over and over and over and over again, and then when chaos attacks, I'll be able to see like how a higher difficulty Chaos Invasion deals with a massive empire. Because like Empire, you know, their strength rank 1 and they are so strong in comparison. Oh, 10 grand. Yeah, no sir. But yeah, like yeah, you can see how the balance of power in comparison to me and them. And I know I've been like oh, they are stronger than the dwarves. Nice. Well, of course, they're strength rank 1, but you know, I've been deliberately underpowering myself because that's kind of the way I play when I play by myself. You know, I don't play these campaigns super competitively, and you know, that's why I do multiplayer campaign. That's why I do, you know, multiplayer battles for it. When I play a single player campaign, I want to invent my own difficulty. I want to, you know, delve into it myself. So that's why. Sartosa's gone. Oh wow, surprised Sartosa lasted this long, but no, the Border Princes have just taken them out. But yeah, and Confederation there. Oh! Oh, fantastic. Okay, cool. Okay, nice. Right. Yeah, I will just scroll down through this. I won't read it out aloud. But no, nice. That's really cool. Okay. Oh right, so is that the short campaign? I didn't realize I was playing a short campaign. I will click on to continue campaign, but yeah, right. I didn't know I could do that. But I guess the short campaign's goal is oh wait, long campaign victory. Okay. Ooh. Event feed zooming on through this. Okay. Oh, nice, of course. So yeah, it's we're going through turns and events. Cheaper, so many events in the early stages. So that was me pushing into Nagaroth, grabbing. Wow, we started to grab Nagaroth quite quickly. Once we started to take some of it, it all fell into place. Finally grabbed that bit though. The pirate boys grabbing the southwest of Ulthuan. That was terrible, but we did manage to run on down and grab it back from them. Took a long time to march on down there. Trace was still a thing. They were still a factor up there. We were aware of the Bretonnians. So yeah, I managed to grab these two, gave them straight to Lothern, as they were at that time. Turnok grabbed here. Yeah, a few other Dark Elves popping up as a threat for us. We marched on down, managed to grab that with Alarielle, and now we were going to be marching. We were going to go up to help Bretonia and try to establish relations there, but that of course ended up going badly. The Dark Elves will be pushing down at us now, quite a few times. Lost battle, decisive defeat. Yeah, the Shrine of Cain. They looted it. They think they raised it, and started trying to march on down. We stopped them, of course. And then pushed back up to take it, but that was not the only time that we've lost it. Safri sort of solidifying themselves here. Trace and Safri trading blows throughout the time. I was on turn 46 now. Then we've not taken anything down there. We don't even know anything about Lustria. But no, they attempt to take, of course, some territory in Bretonia was thrown right out of the window. By this point, we just couldn't really afford to do that. So we were looking north and looking west, doing what we could to weaken the Dark Elves and strengthen Hexawattle, because of course this is us taking the territory there to aid Turnok, give them a solid base over here. And then also, so that's me giving off to Turnok, and then trying to ensure that that the lizard men are not wiped out. So yeah, because they were having so much trouble with these Viking boys, the Norskins in Skeggy. They were just destroying them. Now this place turned, it changed colour there, and it just never changed colour back, which is very unusual. Looks like Trace. Oh yeah, so Trace was rolling on down there, grabbing that stuff, and then we started to discover a lot of places, Estalia and such, and yeah, even some stuff down in Lustria, which is kind of strange because we were so close to it. But yeah, the stallions don't really move too much. Yeah, people encountered left and right at this point. Once I start trading with people, the world sort of really opens up. And I must have made my attacks by this point with Alarielle, sort of to burn my way through the north. Mulgo leveling up there. Yeah, he started out as somebody that was just wanting to make disappear, but he really he became an absolute machine later on in the campaign. And what's this? The filter. We might filter out. Yeah, traits. We'll get rid of that. Hero activity. We'll get rid of. Faction, provincial activity. Yes. Characters. Sure. Diplomacy and conquest. Yeah, that sounds good. So we'll filter that. Just so that we're not getting a few things that we don't really care about. Cycling through there. Oh gosh, was this us? I don't remember doing that. But yeah, some stuff going on up there in the north too now. Empire really sort of the Empire had grown. Well, I guess we were on turn 82, so it makes sense that the Empire was really starting to solidify themselves. Grabbing Eastern Astalia with Cedrina, so Cedrina was really stuck there for a while, because we didn't. Well, her army was of course cavalry. She could not siege. She couldn't siege Skavenblight by herself, so it was just a case of waiting and trying to prepare for that. But we beat back the rats. Every time they came at us, but we couldn't ever really push them and finish it off until Astalia gave us some support, which of course they did toward the end. Some good territory taken down there. Interesting. No, see, that's not me, that colour, I'm sure. Yeah, I didn't push up, like, I did not touch Norska, I'm sure about that. I wish it would pop up what factions these were when you hovered over to them. But because I can't quite remember all these colours. And yeah, jeepers sake, it was such a long war between Lothern and some of the other high elf factions. I was really annoyed at how long it took Lothern to grab them, because of course I wasn't going to jump into that. I wasn't going to be fighting high elves unless it was absolutely necessary for me to do so. But no, then continuing on, don't think anything too crazy is happening, because by this point Alarielle's moving on down here to secure the Star Tower. We're about halfway through, jeepers. Long campaign. We'll make some jumps. Come on, you see Bretonnia sort of snags the entirety of Norska there. They really sort of strengthened themselves. They had lost so much of it to the Empire, but they've really made up for that just by grabbing the entirety of Norska. I've got the Star Tower by now, secured it down there. Aillion's probably down there with her, just trying to help out, trying to grab some of these places. Grabbed Warden's Mire, as it's now called. I think it was the Blood Swamp previously. Yep, giving that stuff to Safray there. That's Aillion in the south, so he's gonna have to. We're gonna be seeing him falling back to the west momentarily. And yep, that's him sort of making it. You can see these things disappearing as chaos grabs them. We did have quite a lot of territory in the south for a while, but as I say, we just couldn't hold it. Just was not possible for us. We grabbed Albion for a bit, but we gave that back to Bretonnia. That was just in order to fulfill the Everqueen's quest line. We just wanted that dealt with. Approaching the end now, chaos has sort of been wiped out. The Empire sort of retaken these territories in the east and north, and that looks good. Let's look at statistics then. Current settlements held 9. Most settlements at one time was 15. We captured 41, lost 26. Jeepers. Lost the Shrine of Cain several times, so yeah. Buildings constructed quite a few. Technologies, good technology. Diplomacy, yeah, encountered just about everybody you would. Total income, whoa. Current income, yeah, not so much. Highest ever income. That, what, cheap or sick. I had a lot of money back in the day. Income from taxes, yes, cool. Expenditure, whoa. Yeah, a lot of money spent too. Battles there. Battles fought personally. I've fought more battles personally than I've auto-resolved. That's kind of cool. And land battles there. Ambush battles 1. And siege battles. I think that was 1 Cedrina battle. Then siege battles, not so bad. Minor settlement battles and subterranean. And I love subterranean battles. They're a lot of fun for me. Victories, nice. 13 defeats. Okay, good stuff. Siege battle defeat. Oh yeah, just taking, losing places that are just I'm not prepared to defend. Heroic victories, nice. Most of my battles have been nice. Okay, cool. Aftermaths, occupied. Only raised 2 settlements. That's surprising. Heroes, nice and nice. Cool. Okay, good stuff. Oh well, that's pretty nice. So we're just going to continue that, but we're only continuing it until, as I say, the Everqueen gets back to the home province, which should be in 3 turns. I just kind of want her to be there for the ending shot. Grab that, and we'll end. We'll do a quick save there, but people are moving, so you can't quick save when they're moving. There we go. Good. But no, it's been a really fun little campaign actually. And oh, jeepers, why has my vision just disappeared? I don't know. But yeah, no, it's been a fun little campaign, and I've learned a fair bit. Definitely the longest single player campaign I've done in Warhammer. Usually, most campaigns I've done in Warhammer, as I say, have been co-op campaigans. So it's quite cool to just go at it by myself. What do you want, friend? No. Oh, military. No, sorry. Yeah. I see. Even if somebody declares war on us, we're not. we're not continuing. We're sorted. As I say, I wanna do DAC when because DAC new version has just sort of come out recently, and that's why I kind of want to jump into that and get that done sometime soon. But I think we have sort of completed our objective as best we can. You know, our main objective was to end this with the high. Well, our main objective was to withstand chaos. But once it was clear that the chaos invasion was not as powerful as I was expecting it to be, the objective was to end with the High Elves being the strongest. Oh, recall call. That's kind of cool because that's kind of what she's doing. Getting everybody back. Just because I'm a bit of a completionist, sorry about this. I gotta just do the level ups as we're going. Alarielle, grab you that, and you keep on moving. She's almost there. One more turn, and yeah. So then the goal was to have the High Elves be the single most strongest, united race on the planet, and I definitely didn't do that. Like we are definitely quite strong. Lothar, because individually we're quite weak, but we are all allied together. Lotharn's not that much weaker than I'm number 6. Lotharn I think is strong. Lotharn's stronger than I am. I think they're number 5. I think we together we control I think numbers 7, 6, 5, and probably 8 as well, and that's quite a nice thing to do. But if the Empire really, if we just suddenly all became controlled by NPCs, I think the Empire could roll us. I think if it was me, I could probably still kill him. That's surprising. Oh god. See, so that's god damn it, team. That's not something we want. Wait, so they're allies. Towards right. Is Safri gonna join? Sentinels of Zeti. I don't know. Well, like we don't really mind. We'll jump in on the side of the ally anyway. But we're not doing it. Servants of Chaos have been wiped out again. So that's good. But yeah. Oh god damn it. Get on the side of the ally. We had a non-aggression pact, but you win some, you lose some. Scheme of Doom, but yeah, good.
Queen of Avelorn.
Alarielle.
The time is now.
Walk on back into the capital, and yeah, it's good to be back there.
Everqueen, of
Darrow.
Alarielle.
Nice. As I say, I definitely like to name the main character, well, the main sort of units and such, and give I'll have her actually.
Servant
Yeah,
of
she's
light.
yeah, good. Can I move that here? No, I can't. Yeah, because I would give that to the dryads. Poor little dryads, like no levels up, but they'll do their part. Yeah. So as for the winners and losers, as I say, the biggest winner by far is the Empire. Strength rank 1, almost entirely, apart from Hochland, almost entirely got their Empire and the Golden Order, but they could grab those quite comfortably. The richest by far, and yeah, really damn powerful there. No, let's go for strength rank. Ah, good. Yeah, we can do this. The dwarves, not too, quite a bit behind them really, but not terrible. They've definitely sort of grabbed the mountains as a whole, and oopsie daisies, and just about all that stuff. So that's nice. And then Bretonia behind them really migrated north, lost their south, which is a shame, but they've got a lot of power for it. And yeah, but as Bretonia does, they can really have some good success in the far north. Hexawall is actually strength 4, which from a pretty nasty start, they've done alright. But as I say, in addition, they've sort of migrated north, they've grabbed some stuff, but they've lost a hell of a lot of Lustria. And then we get to our first high elf at strength rank 5. Okay, so yeah, and you can see, so you really see the massive difference between them and Lothern. Now, because of our position, if we continued this on, everybody would kind of move up north and retake our holdings in here, back up Sir Thara, there of Tiranoc, and we'd secure that, which would bump up our power. You know, we were really wrapped up because just all these, we were midway through fighting and then chaos just swamped in behind us, which really hurt. Tiranoc is strength 7 behind them. Very impressive for Tiranoc, but as I say, they've got some much more solid, safe territory here that has just been allowed to expand and thrive. Hasn't really been touched by chaos invasions, and so that's pretty dandy from them. Count of Libras. Wow, well done, Khalida. There with their strength 8. And then, oh yeah, of course you can't see me, but I'm strength rank 6, of course. And then Border Princes have grown quite nicely. It's always good to see them, you know, the minor human kingdoms thrive.
I'm listening.
Safri, I gave them a lot of territory. They are wary. Interesting. What does that do? Ah, cool. Nice. Alright, nice. Awesome. Anyway, sorry, just I've never really read that before. And so they are lurking about. They would get stronger as those territories developed. Sudenburg, nice. As I say, Sudenburg is usually destroyed, so Skaven there of Clan Eschen, quite a bit weaker. I know we do start to get into the very sort of weak nations. Hunt Marshal's expedition, he do not too bad. As I say, trading with us, and his territory is going to grow, but if Hexawatl, I think if we started to go on, Hexawatl and him would go to war, and that would be the point where, you know, because I was happy enough to fight, well, to join him in the fight against the smaller lizard men, but if he went up against Hexawatl, no, Hexawatl is my friend, so yeah, we don't mess around with that. And if we have to lose a few human colonists, then that's the way it goes. Tilia there have done okay, but they've kind of been superseded by the Border Princes. The Border Princes, of course, taking some of their southern territory, and Estalia grabbing a few other things. Estalia's they're stronger than Estalia, which really surprises me, considering they've got Tylus now, as it is. But yeah, they've not really been able to do too much with it. They've lacked a full unit, full nation, of course, full region, apart from actually, yeah, that is a full region. But they've lacked their northern point, taken by the Empire. Carrick Zorn's down there. Yeah, the Sentinels of Zeti. They're just in such a good defensive place, just hugging the wall there. Not too many places you can actually attack them from. Tretch is still alive. Very impressive. These little boys, I love these little boys. Yeah, they're nice. I kind of want to play as them at some point, just like the little guys in the Dragon Isles, and don't know what I'd want to do. He's such a cool like model there. Like, yeah, Skinks are fun. Anyway, the Sentinels there alive. Good to see. Yeah, new boy there. Golden Order are really quite weak, but I guess they only really control 2 provinces. The Empire looks after them, so that's fair. Nagaryth for a long time was my strongest, high elf, but I guess their armies have just been ravaged by the swarm of dark elves coming at them. Oh wow, there might be a lot of Skaven up there in the north, and the arrival of this Duke Gerald is not going to be too fun.
Chosen.
Yeah, some boys in the sea. Nagaron's lost a lot of his big boats, so he's stuffed.
At your service.
These wood elves down here, I would hope to keep them safe. And yeah, the Drown's still alive, but they've got a lot of enemies. They won't last too long. And yeah, no-nos over there. Kemri's there. Kemri's probably revolted or something like that. Oh god, that's not a good alliance to be in, etc. But yeah, cool. Anyway, quite a fun little campaign, I've thought, and I hope people have enjoyed it. It's been a bit strange, I know, but yeah, I'll save this one up. But yeah, thanks so much, guys.